All right. So, breath of joy. The first one we'll do, let me show you, and then we'll do it together. So on an inhale, you just let your arms swing up. It's really easy. There's no form, just up. And when you exhale, you just fold over and let your arms fall back behind you. And then you use that momentum coming up again. And so it ends up just exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. So you get to swing your arms and move like that. And it really helps your breath. All right, let's try it. Let's try it 8 times. All right. And so you can go faster or slower than me, but we'll start together. All right. So when you're ready, inhale, let your arms float up. And exhale and fold down and flap your wings and let them come back up. A little pause at the top. And then exhale, fall. That compression on the belly helps you exhale more. You can even exhale out of your mouth. So you inhale at the top and then, if you like, exhale out of the mouth as you come down. And exhale. The inhale floats you up. The exhale takes you down. Let's do 2 more. Just let your body find its own rhythm. And then when you're done, your last one, you can relax. So in case that's of interest, that's a Tibetan practice, breath of joy. And it is intended just because you use your body to really exaggerate. You know, you lift up on an inhale and you fold on an exhale. It deepens your breath. And it's the idea that it completely exchanges all the stagnant air that might be inside of you. And so it brings you joy. Now I'd like to do a second kind of breath of joy. It has a little bit more. So it's a 3-part inhale with a long exhale. So let me show you what that looks like. All right. So it'll be like 3 little sniffs. So like that. All right. So it's always forward, out to the sides, up, and then you fall down like we did before. So you actually do 3 little sniffs of an inhale. If that doesn't work for you, breathe in a way that makes sense for you. You always want to breathe exactly how it feels right for you. But let's give that a try. We'll try that around 8 times as well. So exhale out completely. And when you're ready, bring your arms forward, out to the sides, up, and then exhale and forward. And swing it back up, out, up, and down. Forward when you're ready, out to the sides, up, little sniffs, and big exhale, take it down, and then let's do 1 more. And then whenever you're done, come and sit back. And just notice now the flurry of energy that might be coursing through the inside of your body. Take a few deep inhales and long, slow exhales to let your heart rate come back to normal, and also just to take all that energy and really bring it in. All right. Let's do a little bit, we haven't done much twisting today. I don't think we've done any, so we'll do a little bit of twisting. So if it's available to you, you'll take your knees a little wider. If that's not available, no worries. And we'll start with the right arm. So we'll take the right arm, we'll inhale it up. So movement is always a breath, and a breath is a movement. So we inhale up, and then on the exhale, just pivot and tap the left knee. And then inhale back up to the right. And then exhale and fold forward. To any degree, you can let your torso just relax down and round the spine. The next time you inhale, float your right hand the whole way up. Get tall. On the exhale, a little pivot, touch the left knee. Big inhale brings you back up. And exhale takes you forward and down. A little bit like our breath of joy. So inhale up and exhale to the right, tap the left knee. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's do that one more time. When you're ready, inhale up, exhale, tap the left knee. Inhale up and exhale down. And then come back to center. And we'll do the left arm now. So inhale the left arm up. And when you exhale, a little pivot and tap the right knee. Inhale up and exhale, fall forward. Nice and gentle. Let your belly just exhale out everything. Give a little moment for your low back to lengthen. And then when you're ready, inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. And exhale and fold. Inhale up. Exhale and tap somewhere on the right. Use that inhale to float the hand up and use the exhale to let you fold down. And one more time, inhale up and exhale, pivot to the right. Inhale up and bring it down. Stay down for an extra breath here. Let your low back, like a waterfall, just let your spine lengthen out of the pelvis. And then inhale, bring yourself back up to seated. All right, let's bring our hands onto our shoulders. And then bring your elbows out if that's comfortable or wherever the elbows are. We'll start just by giving little circles backwards. Just little tiny circles. Make sure your shoulders feel comfortable. And if they do, then you can start to make the shoulder circles a little bigger, like you're painting circles on the side walls with your elbows. And just find the biggest expression of your elbows, circles at this time. All right, now, the next time you come forward, take your elbows wide and look up, a little pause here. And then when you exhale, round your back and see if you can bring your elbows towards each other or a little tap. And then inhale, lift up and out. So this is really good for your upper back now, which your upper back doesn't move so easily. So it's really important to get in there because we tend to round our upper back and get stiff there. So we want to focus all of our energy right now. When you look up, your shoulder blades are pushing into the back of your heart. They're coming together. Now when you exhale and tap your elbows, you have lots of room between your shoulder blades. Breathe into that space. So inhaling and squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest, and then exhaling, opening the upper back. Let's do one more. And then exhale, fold. All right, shake your arms out for a minute. That can be a lot of work on the arms. And then we'll try a little different variation. So let's bring our hands back on our shoulders. And now we're going to take it and turn it into a twist. All right. So with the twist, we're going to do 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. You'll inhale to the right and exhale to the left. So it'll look, so check this out. This is what it'll pretty much look like. It'll be like that. So it's kind of rapid, but you decide what pace you want to go at. And just think about it really cleansing and getting out all the stale air out of your lungs. So you'll inhale through your nose to the right and blow it out your mouth to the left and spin that way. Let's try 10 times, all right? When you're ready. Let your spine begin to really spin freely. Find that range of motion that just begins to open up. And then this is the 10th one. And come back to center. Pause. We don't want to be dizzy, so we'll take a few breaths. But now we'll do it to the other side. So now we'll inhale to the left and blow it out our mouth to the right. So we spun in one way and now we're spinning in the other. And you have lots of little muscles all around your spine. So like a little washcloth, we're wringing it one way and then the other. So very good for stimulating the spine. All right, let's try the other side. So hands on the shoulders. If you don't like this, you can put hands across the shoulders or on the chest. So pick the way that feels right for your shoulders. And when you're ready, inhale to the left and blow it out of your mouth to the right, and then keep going. Let's call this 10. And then come back. And again, we'll take a couple breaths here to make sure we're not dizzy. And then I saw Frank moving his elbows and his wrists, so let's do a little something for that. All right, so let's make soft fists with our arms, with our hands, excuse me, and take your arms out by your sides and start to circle your wrists. Make circles like you're stirring two really big cauldrons or buckets on either side of you. Now keep stirring. Let's start to lift your arms little by little. Like you're churning the air, getting that movement of the wrists, bringing the arms up. Notice what direction your hands are going, because we're going to reverse it in a minute. So check it out with your arms straight up, and then pause, and then reverse the direction of your wrists, and we'll start to slowly bring it down. Try and let that space between your shoulder blades soften. Shoulder blades sink down your back. Chest is open. Back of the neck is long. And you're circling the wrists. And then shake your hands out. Shake your hands in front of you. Shake your hands out to the side. Shake your hands up above you. And then shake them up and down, bring them the whole way down, like they're flapping in the wind. And then out to the side. Really let go. Shake your whole arm if that feels good. And then release your arms. So now let's take the left hand and kind of make it into a soft fist. And then take your right arm long and take your arm and just start to pat around your shoulder. Give yourself a little stimulation. And then come right down the top of your arm, just little pat, patting with the soft fist the whole way down. Turn your palm up and then come up the inside of the arm. And then do that again. You can try slapping this time, like a soft little slap right down the arm. So we're bringing that blood flow, increasing circulation, getting some more feedback, and then up the arm. Now make soft fists to come over to the other arm, and now the right fist will draw circles around that left shoulder, or really right on it, wherever it might feel a little tight or uncomfortable, and then right down the outside of the arm. Tap, 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 tap. Turn the hand over, get the palm, and then come up the inside of the arm. All right, now we're going to slap down. So flat hand, slap down the outside of that arm. Bring it up. And now you have both fists, and some of you have done this with me. We're going to do Tarzan. So Tarzan means you'll inhale through your nose, and you're gonna bellow it out, and you will be amazed at how long your exhale will be. And that it just helps teach us how long our breath can be. So inhales stimulate the physical body, but exhales calm the energetic body. So check out how long this exhale can be, and you'll see what I mean. It's fun to play with. All right, so hands are at your chest, soft fists. Take an inhale, and then exhale. we can all do this. It's like, that is a really long exhale, but really long exhales, you know what they do? They provoke really deep inhales, right? The more you exhale, the more you can inhale next. So it's really nice to be able to do that. All right, let's take our hands down, just warm them up. Rub your hands together until they get nice and warm. And then put your hands on your forehead and clear your forehead like you're pushing away all the straggly thoughts. Just wipe it, swipe it clean. And then warm your hands up again a second time. And if you wear glasses, you'll need to take your glasses off like me, but take your glasses off for just a moment and then cup your warm hands over your eyes. And imagine that your eyes can just draw in that warmth from the palms of your hands. So soothing the eyes, let the eyeballs relax, let the space around your eyes relax, and let your mind relax. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Release your hands and put your glasses back on if you have to take them off. And then we'll bring our hands together in front of the heart, in front of our Tarzan heart. And drop your head for just a moment. And may the fruit of our inner work benefit all. May we all be well. May we all be happy. May we all feel thoroughly loved. The light within me sees and honors the light within each of you. Namaste.